Yes, good morning, co-pilot. I've been really busy and I've had trouble posting my next blog on manufacturing, which is about process manufacturing. Funny thing is, conveniently, the next post I had in the D365 Supply Chain Management A to Z series is also the letter P. Maybe you can help me. Let's tell the users about process manufacturing. Oh, thank you. So production processing is a production method where goods are created by combining supplies, ingredients, or raw materials using a predetermined formula or recipe. That makes sense, a lot like the cake example we've been using in our Dynamics Unplugged posts. Unlike discrete manufacturing, which produces distinct items like cars or electronics, process manufacturing focuses on bulk production. Think food, beverages, chemicals, pharmaceuticals, and cosmetics. Totally makes sense using sequential steps, often involving heat, pressure, chemical reactions that make the final product irreversible, which in contrast to what we talked about with discrete manufacturing, where we can very often disassemble parts, we can rework parts and swap them out for substitute parts if something is damaged, not very common in process manufacturing. So this description really works, and we can see it's using Wikipedia and TechTarget as its sources. And then goes on to say, for example, once milk is pasteurized or paint is mixed, you can't separate the ingredients back into their original form. Would you like to explore examples of industries that rely on process manufacturing? Great. All right. So that's a nice introduction. Maybe let's ask it another question now, more specifically to implementing D365. So what capabilities does D365 supply chain management have to support process manufacturing? And it goes on to say D365 offers several capabilities to support process manufacturing, including formula management, batch order processing, catch rate management, quality control and compliance, commodity pricing and costing, inventory and warehouse management, and production scheduling and planning, giving us links to Microsoft Learn and Microsoft itself. That is fantastic. A lot of those things are going to be what's coming in our next post on process manufacturing. Let's go ahead and double check. And I'm going to ask now Copilot Generative Help and Guidance within D365 Supply Chain Management how I can create a formula. If formulas are related to process manufacturing, and that is really my main method of combining my materials similar to the bill of material for discrete manufacturing. Let's find out a little bit more about it. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to ask it, how do I create a formula for a finished good? D365 Generative Help and Guidance is going to leverage any knowledge sources that are connected to it. So out of the box, that's Microsoft Learn. I've added some custom data sources previously. Let's see. Steps to create a formula for a finished good. Define the bill of materials, specify the required materials or ingredients for the finished good, include any co-products and byproducts that are received in the production context, setting up scrap calculations, costing versions, and more. And we can see the links to our bill of material and formula documents on Microsoft Learn. So all of these are topics. We're going to be diving into them more in our blog series, and that is Copilot's take on the letter P, D365, Finance and Supply Chain Management, A to Z 2.0, and we will see you next time.